Okay, let's jump right into it. And by the way, don't unequip your... A lot of people will be like, oh, it's a flying thing, let's just go with nothing but AA. Well, you can do that, but it's actually better to use your main guns, because he's a relatively slow aircraft and he's a really big target. You want your main guns just to dish out as much damage as possible. And you'll see that when we get into the mission. I'll be able to take him down relatively quickly with just my main guns.
If this bomber is not stopped, Operation Viraldindir will turn the territories under FF protection into a graveyard. The last FF assault was disastrous. Our fleet was completely destroyed by Archaeopteryx. There isn't much time before Viraldindir gets underway. Yours is the last ship in the area. You must attack alone.
That's not surprising. We're used to that at this point.
Speed and enough anti-air capability to protect yourselves while you blow it out of the air.
See, it even tells you to bring a lot of AA stuff. You don't really need it, because your main guns will do most of the damage. And by the way, if you don't have a battleship at this point in the game, you're doing something wrong. Like, you really should have a battleship with at least 41cm guns by this point. If you don't, then this is going to be really hard. And honestly, I'm surprised you've gotten this far. But congrats to you if you have. Anyways, let's see.
You have to destroy this super ship. Prepare to make speed. Good luck.
Somehow I have to destroy it, huh? Well, I'm gonna do that with big fat main guns because they do so much damage. And it's absolutely insane. Let's take the battleship and let's get going. Battleship 3, B-10, destroy the super ship. Easy enough. This is another really easy boss fight that you can farm for an S rank if you want. Hey, it worked! I think if I just look menacingly at my screen, it seems to make sure that it's not going to crash. Because I did that the last couple times and it worked fine. Oh my gosh, I'm really happy to say that I think episode 26, or whichever one came right before this, I might not even have to do a whole lot of cutting out. I think I was able to do that all in one shot, which is awesome. So, the anti-air guns. Okay. And here come missiles. He has rockets and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a flying ship with cannons, basically. But did you see how much damage I did there with my main guns? One little salvo there. That's why you should always have your main guns readily available while you're fighting this guy, because he's a big, relatively slow target. He's really easy to hit with your main guns, and he doesn't have a ton of health or armor. So, now after you get him down to a certain point of health, he will start using a lot more of his actual main cannons. And you'll see that here in a little bit. We are almost to that point already. But you can see he's already launching way more rockets than he was before. The more you hit this guy, the more damage he has, the more he's going to use more weapons. The more weapons he's going to start pulling out against you. So there you go. Now you can see he's just going absolutely nuts with his cannons on top of this thing. And even though this ship looks really intimidating, it's already dead. See how easy that was? That's why you should have your main guns equipped, and that's why you need a battleship with big main guns. And his wingtip hit the water, but sadly he didn't cartwheel out of control like I wanted him to. That would have looked really cool, but anyways, that's the Archaeopteryx. Really, really, really easy boss fight. I would argue that that's actually easier than the sub, because the sub is more likely to hit you than that ship is, or than Archaeopteryx is, I mean, so yeah. And I don't think there's even any other, like, transports or anything around to sink. I think it's just him. Let's look around, but I'm pretty sure it's just him, so I don't think there's anything left for me to kill for the mission ranking. That's just a shore battery, another one. I think he is the only enemy. Yep, that's it. So let's go ahead and sail out of the sector. Really easy boss fight, really interesting boss in my opinion. I never would have thought to make a gigantic bomber with rockets and missiles and battleship-sized guns on top of it, so I think that's a pretty cool boss. But pretty easy to take down. He's another, like I said, he's another one that does it. If you want to just farm a mission to get S ranks and a lot of money, he's probably another good one to do it with. Relatively easy to hit. Doesn't do a ton of damage to you, so you don't really have to worry about that. And he's the only thing on the map, so he's the only thing you have to kill. You don't have to go around and hunt transports just to get the maximum amount of kill points out of the mission. So, hurry up. Almost there. There we go. Almost. Wait, there it is. Alright. Yes, please. Nice and easy. Piece of cake.
Archaeopteryx has been destroyed, and the Empire cannot now carry out Operation Veraldendir.
Yay.
Sir, can you hear the cheering?
No.
FF morale has risen once more.
If you say so, but I can't hear any cheering, so... Let's see. 20,000 objective points, yada yada. We don't care too much about points because, you know, your captain's ranking is relatively unimportant. So, $150,000 just for doing the mission. Sweet anti-air missile VLS, anti-air missile launcher, anti-air stuff. Ironic that he drops a ton of anti-air stuff apparently. And S rank, even though my accuracy was kind of bad for some reason. Oh, right, intercept mode with all the other stuff going on. But we still got an S rank, so that's nice. Yep, intercept mode was killing my accuracy there when I was shooting at the rockets. But that's okay, we still get an S. And a ton of money. Hooray! We have so much money now. Anti-ship missile VLS. For a second I got excited because I thought it said anti-sub missile VLS, but nope. Story stuff? Hey, it didn't crash.
Strategy was nipped in the bud, and our reputation was growing rapidly amongst the FF. With our successes, the overall morale of the FF was increasing. FF Command could not let this chance slip by. All Allied forces were organized and began to deploy. Battle was joined against the Empire on a global scale. Our entry into this parallel world war has had a massive influence on the history of a world not our own.
I don't know why they like to use the Yamato so much, but the game was originally made in Japan, so I guess that kind of explains it. But all of these backgrounds have the Yamato in them in one way or another. All of those story backgrounds do, which I'm okay with, because Yamato is a cool ship. But there it is. We have like what, 500 something thousand dollars just from one mission. In the past, I've had to like farm several missions just to get that much, but not this time. New turbines, finally. Carrier number 3. And now I'm asking myself, am I even going to bother? I don't know. I might. Forward Type 4. Is it smaller? It looks smaller, actually. It looks a little bulkier, but it looks like shorter. So that looks longer. Yay, big guns. Really big guns. Bigger guided torpedoes. Anti-ship missile launcher. Okay. 25mm CIWS. They're like high-tech machine guns. I don't think they really have any massive advantage. I guess I could put them on the ship and see, but I got bigger guns, and I want to go put those on the ship pretty soon here, but let's finish up tech. I want to keep electronics caught up, because there's a chance, like, remember when I got the higher caliber versions of the high-angle guns that I already had? That was because I was upping electronics, so I want to keep electronics up to date, just in case there's something else like that for one of my other guns later on down the road. Hull Purge 3, that's really good. Let's go ahead and let's put on the new guns and the new Hull Purge, and then we will get going with the next mission here. If we have time. We should have time. If not, I'll just run it into the next episode. So we're going to remove these. I believe the 50.8s are the same physical size as the 46 centimeters, as far as like the size of the turrets go. Yeah. So we want 3 of these, because I already have one apparently. So we want that. I guess we'll take the CIWS. Let's instead of the 40 mils. Let's see, they have a lot more offensive capability. What's the accuracy on them? I believe the field is the accuracy. So 320 and 400, so they're less accurate actually. They have more ammo. They seem to reload faster, I think? Nope, they reload slower. They have more ammo, and I think more range, right? Do they have more range? Same range, so more ammo, and a little more, and twice as much damage, but they have the same range, they're less accurate, and they reload slower. I don't know. I'll use them, but I don't think I'm gonna like them that much. But I'll try them out at least. What else was it? What else did I get? Oh yeah, the hull purge. New hull purge. Where is it? There it is. 16% hull integrity. That's quite a bit. So let's get the new guns on here. Yeah, these ones. Unfortunately, I only can do the 45 caliber right now, but oh well. Put those up there, and put that up there. Raise that one up. Oh yeah, we gotta raise these up 3 times now. Like so. That way they fit with the special little multi-chain gun here. Let's take off the machine guns and put on the CIWS. Here. That's the other thing too, is these can't hang out over the edge as much as the machine guns could, so they're a little harder to place. There, there, and there. Right? Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pair. Yeah, that's what I had. Okay. New system, new guns, and new AA weapons. Hooray. Yeah, we can start the next mission. Because if I stop it now, it's going to be a really, really short episode, which I don't want to do. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and start it up. C1, finally in Sector C, or Area C, I guess, in this case. Caroline Islands Guard, the troop transports. Ugh, escort missions. Am I the only one that hates escort missions? Because I feel like a lot of people hate escort missions.
Reading communication from Mission Command. To advance Operation Alchemy, you are asked to aid the landing at the Carolines.
Okay.
Transports for our landing troops will embark on this heading. Your assignment is to escort and protect these transports.
Fine.
There are enemy gun emplacements positioned along your route.
Okay.
Spy ops confirm reports of enemy airfields in the area. Beware of air attacks.
Wonderful.
Prepare to get underway. Good luck.
Oh boy, can't wait. Oh, escort missions. Like, if you have to escort something big and bulky like that carrier in several missions ago, it's not as bad. But when you have to escort things that, like, you could sink by throwing a dart at it, like a transport, then it's annoying. And it crashed again. Battleship 3, C-01, guard the troop transports. And now, let's fix this crash. Okay, fixed it. Let's go. Oh, transports. Oh, we have one destroyer helping us. Hooray. Oh boy. Not looking forward to this, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully. Oh no, if there's submarines, we're really in trouble because I don't have more than one anti-sub plane. And he's going to get shot down by the enemy aircraft, too. Man, oh man. Well, I hope there aren't submarines here because this is not going to go well. Let's, I'm keeping a very close eye on my mini-map there with the radar.
We have a hull breach.
Already? That was quick. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to have slowed us down too much.
Enemy ship sunk.
There's another torpedo or something coming in there. Yeah, I'm not sure I like these CIWS anymore. They shoot so much slower that they actually Like, they can't react to as many threats at once, like torpedoes and missiles. So I'm not sure I like them that much. But we'll let them stay. We'll let them stay on the ship for a little while here. I want to keep a very close eye on my radar and make sure there are not enemy ships that are going to come and screw up all my transports. I know there are some shore batteries shooting at them right now. There's some more planes. Oh boy. Get the planes, get the planes. Hey, these transports can apparently take more than one shot. That one over there is missing a little bit of health, but he did not get sunk already, which is nice. I'm so glad that I have these anti-air missiles on here, because otherwise I would not be doing nearly as well against these aircraft. So, let's find those shore batteries. Oh, there's a ton of them. Let's see, I know they're out of range a little bit, but generally speaking, with shore batteries and stuff, you can just fire even if they're out of range, and your shells will have a pretty flat trajectory, so they will still hit. Generally speaking. Not every time, but... We haven't lost any transports yet, knock on wood, but I would knock on my desk, but that would make a really loud sound in the mic, so I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, let's stop the episode here, and we'll pick it up right here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.